In Islam, sexuality and intimacy are not viewed as shameful or sinful but as a natural, important, and blessed part of human life. However, it is governed by a clear ethical and legal framework designed to channel it in a way that protects individuals, strengthens families, and upholds social morality. The core principle is that sexual intimacy is a legitimate and rewarded act of worship when it occurs within a valid Islamic marriage, nikah. Outside of marriage, it is considered a major sin, zina. Here is a comprehensive breakdown of the concept, the dos and don'ts in Islam. The foundation, a positive and sacred view, a blessed act. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, taught that intimacy within marriage is an act of charity, sadaqah. His companions were surprised and asked, "O Messenger of Allah, is there a reward for satisfying one's desire?" He replied, "Yes, don't you see that if he were to satisfy it in a forbidden way, he would be sinning? Likewise, if he satisfies it in a lawful way, he is rewarded." Sahih Muslim. A source of mutual mercy. The Quran describes spouses as garments for each other, 2:187, indicating closeness, comfort, protection, and mutual embellishment. A means of procreation, fulfilling the Quranic injunction to procreate and multiply, is a primary purpose of marriage. The dos, permissible and encouraged acts. These are the guidelines for lawful and praiseworthy intimacy. Within marriage, nikah, this is the absolute prerequisite. All forms of intimacy are only permissible between a husband and wife. Begin with the name of God. It is recommended to start with the basmala, Bismillah, in the name of Allah, and a simple prayer. The Prophet, PBUH, advised, if one of you says when he approaches his wife, Bismillah, Allahumma janibna shush shaitan wa janib ish shaitan ma razaqtana, in the name of Allah, O Allah, protect us from Satan and protect what you grant us from Satan, and if a child is decreed for them, Satan will never harm him. Sahih al-Bukhari. Foreplay and mutual pleasure. The husband is encouraged to engage in foreplay and to be affectionate and gentle with his wife. The focus is on mutual satisfaction, not just one-sided pleasure. Privacy and discretion. Intimacy is a private matter between spouses. It should be conducted in a place where they cannot be seen or heard by others. Variant positions. Scholars agree that any position during intercourse is permissible as long as it is, by mutual consent, does not cause physical or mental harm. The intercourse is vaginal, not anal. Purification, ghusl, after intercourse, or any orgasm, a full ritual bath, ghusl, is obligatory for both partners before they can perform any act of worship that requires purity, such as prayer, salah, or reciting the Quran. The don'ts, prohibitions and restrictions. These are the clear boundaries set by Islamic law. Absolutely no zina, fornication, adultery. This is a major sin. The Quran says, "And do not approach unlawful sexual intercourse. Indeed, it is ever an abomination and an evil way." 17:32. No anal intercourse. This is strictly prohibited, haram, based on numerous hadiths. The Prophet, PBUH, forbade it, and it is considered a major sin. Intimacy during menstruation, haid, or postnatal bleeding, nifas, vaginal intercourse is strictly forbidden. The Quran explicitly prohibits this, 2:222. However, other forms of intimacy and pleasure, often referred to as everything besides intercourse, are permissible. Couples can be together, kiss, and fondle each other. Intimacy while in a state of fasting, during the daytime in the month of Ramadan, all forms of intimacy, and anything that may lead to it, are prohibited. At night during Ramadan, intimacy is fully permissible. No consuming intoxicants or indulging in obscenity. A general principle is that anything that harms the body or mind is forbidden. This extends to avoiding pornography or any form of obscene material. Birth control. Temporary methods of contraception, e.g., the pill, condoms, are permissible with the mutual consent of the spouses, provided they do not cause harm and are not used with the intention of permanently avoiding children. Permanent sterilization is generally discouraged unless for a compelling health reason. Masturbation. The vast majority of scholars consider it prohibited, haram, or highly disliked, makruh. It is seen as a last resort to avoid falling into the greater sin of zina. The ideal solution is to get married. Obligation to fulfill marital rights. Both husband and wife have a right to intimacy. Denying one's spouse without a valid Islamic reason is discouraged. The Prophet, Pbuh, said a wife should not refuse her husband's invitation lest the angels curse her. However, this is within the context of mutual respect and kindness, and it is not a license for coercion. In essence, Islam provides a complete code of conduct for intimacy. It is neither repressed nor left unbridled. It is celebrated and sanctified within the secure and loving bounds of marriage, ensuring the spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being of both individuals and the community at large.